Hello, hello. It's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and I'm back. And today we're going to work on this cute little journal again. I know this is kind of big, but I kind of like the oversized bow on it. I just think it's kind of fabulous. So I'm going to leave it. Now, I know you might disagree with me, but it's kind of like it's giving it a big hug. And you know what? I really love the big hugs. So I'm leaving it. I'm going to call it the Big Hug Bow. So there we go. So we are going to glue this down right here to start with. And since I have it just about centered there, I'm going to go ahead and flip that over. And bring out my glue that I haven't filled. Did bring along some nail polish remover so that I could finally thin some of it out a little bit. But I haven't done that either. I haven't done that. Well, why would I get in a hurry to do that stuff? One thing nice about gluing something on the spine is that it glues down your binding. I do like that. I'm going to rub that down just so that the bow sticks, and hopefully it doesn't all leak through really bad. Gotta dry up my hand here. And I went through some fabrics and I finally settled on this, and that is why I went with this green color bow, is because this has the same color green in the polka dots, has a little bit of brown, which kind of takes in the darker colors of the reddish pink here, and then of course it has the pink and the same pinks as in here. So I just kind of like that, and I love the idea of pink and green. Do you guys remember when Tammy made that pink and green journal? Gosh, that was a beauty. I sure miss her. Tammy, I miss you. Oh, Tammy. Anyway, so we're going to put this on here. Now, see, it wouldn't have mattered if this came through this or not, would it? Since I am putting glue right over the top of it anyway. Ooh, boy, this glue is strong. Okay. So I don't know if there's an up or down on this, and so I'm just not going to give that quite a care. I'm going to kind of give myself a fold line, a center line, and I know my center is right between those two pieces, plus it shows up as a line right there. Lucky me, it was on the paper that way. And then we're going to glue down the sides, and then I'm going to add some lace to it. So I'm going to need to add just a little bit of glue here for this piece. I have to remember not to set this upright for a little bit. Okay. Just want to get that to lay down so that the rest of it will tie very pretty. Okay, whoops, don't need that. that's only going to come down to right about there. Okay. There we go. It's a little crooked, but I think it'll be okay. I don't want to... Oops, I pressed it. Ooh, and then I smeared it. The glue, it came through. I was too rough with it. See there? Where it made that spot come through? That's the glue. So, I pressed it down too hard. Shame on me. Hello, Liberty! How's my dog? You're okay? Today, it sounded like she was laughing. It was so funny. It's like she had a joke on her mind, and she wanted to tell me about it. Then she just kept doing it. And I could just imagine that she had this joke that she wanted to tell me. Creative minds, you know. You know how we work. Okay, I'm going to turn that on its side, just in case I have to bring it back over. Well, I know I have to bring it back over because I have to put the lace on. Okay, I think this is the front, but let's just check. Yeah, ooh, no, it's the back. That's the back. Flip it over. So the place with the spot on it is on the back, and here's the front. There we go. Okay, perfect. How perfect is that? I'm going to tie these together so I can put the lace on. That will help with that a little bit. Oh, you're back, are you? Hey, what do you got? Bring it here. Come. Give. She found one of my socks, and of course she had a dirty mouth, and so she dirtied my dirty sock, which is fine. It's going to go in the wash anyway. But, you know the little holes in the side of the hamper? Well, she has figured out how to stick her teeth in there just far enough through those holes. And she pulls out my socks. And yes, my undergarment. Yes. She thinks she's very clever. I think she's just being naughty. Okay, so I brought this big fat lace. Isn't that cute? Cute! And then I brought this to go along with it. Oh, how pretty is that? I do love it. And I love it with just a little bit peeking out down at the bottom and the top, like so. So I think what I'll do first is glue this green to that white. And I'm going to do this on the back as well. I don't normally do the back too, but on this one I want to. Sorry, I was out of camera there. I'm going to put these back in the box so I can remember to put them away. Now I brought this one along and I thought about using it, but we might use it inside, so I'm going to keep it in the box. And I saved these from tearing the cover so that we could use them for, yes, tags, of course. So first things first. We're going to see which side of this is which side, and this, which side is which side. This is the front. And I'm just going to put a little glue along here, like so. And then I'm going to just run that along there so that this is peeking out the top and the bottom. Oh, isn't that pretty? Got a little hula dress. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We got a little hula dress. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, so just down along there, a little bit of glue. Very lightly make a line. Ooh. Boop, 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 boop. And just a little bit of white at the top, a little bit of white at the bottom. And we've got a beautiful piece of lace going for us. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Okay, let's take this one that we did first. And let's see, where are we going to put it? Up there, or we're going to put it right about there, I think. So it's going to go right about there. So it's going to cover up where the crookedness is on the cover. I always get my covers crooked. I don't know how it happens. It's just one of those things. And get it in the right place. We can always go back and put some glue under the other side a little bit, under back there or in here. Isn't that adorable? Oh, I love it. We'll cut that off a little bit later. And same way back here. I'm going to have to put something on the front cover so I can remember where the front is. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it. You guys are probably getting tired of hearing me say that. Ooh, ah, oh. So pretty, isn't it? Isn't it cute? It's just a tiny book. A tiny big book. Okay, now I'm going to open that up right here. And I want to find something to put on the cover. I want it to be right side up. Okay, here it is. I got the looking glass right in there. Now, I do have a little blue girl. No, she won't work. I have this lady in a swing. She could work. I have some cats that say everybody knew the words, and they're drinking beer. Beer drinking kitties. I have a flower. I love this green with the whatever it is on there. Ooh, I could use that as a second stamp. I like that. Okay, so getting down to serious business here. We have this newer lady. Nope, she won't do. Oh, what's this? You know, I might have to find a picture of a flower. Violin. Better Homes and Gardens. Oh, now that's kind of cute. But not cute enough. Ooh, here we go. I like this. I could do a little piece of that on there. Something like that. I would have to cut this down a little bit, I think. I'd cut it at the back, then we'd still have the front, you see. I think I like that. Now let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. This is it. The reason this is it is this has a darker image, so it shows through with this washi tape type thing. And it has some of the same colors in it. Although she's wearing black, we still have the pink flowers in there and stuff. And so I do like that part of it. Now, here's another option, and it is a rose, which matches completely. But no, that's not it. I think I want the little lady there. Now, here's a lady with the kitty. No, although she looks good. It looks good, but it's not the tone I want on there. Oh, now, let's look at these. I have some apples, which, of course, is similar colors. But that doesn't give us the tone of the journal either. We want something maybe a little more romantic. Now, this works perfect without putting the woman on there. So now I've confused my thoughts on what I really want to do. So, here's a young girl with a doll. That won't do, no. Here's another one. No. Smart set. Now it has the green, which is interesting, and a little bit of pink. I'm going to put that one there. No, not that one. I prefer this one over this one. I think I like it because she's holding tea and she's looking more at you. And she's like saying, I dare you to open this book. So I think it's her. I'm not going to go any further with it. I'm going to stop right there. And I'm going to trim off the back a little bit here, because I'd kind of like to keep the stamp edging around it. So let's start with that. We will chop a little chunk off of it, but we'll save the words because we might need them. So I've lined it up here. Let's see if that does it. If that's enough. Oh yeah, perfect. Look at that. Very nice. And then we can always pull that up a little bit. So, this is a washi sticker. I do not know how sticky it is. I've found the best way to get these up is to take a pin and poke the top side of the item and grab a corner. And I don't know why it comes up better this way, but it does. Yeah, not too sticky, so I'm going to give it a little bit of glue. Now, ultimately, I probably should put something under this, but I'm not going to. A little bit of glue under there should help me move it around a little bit. They're always hard for me to situate when they're a washi stamp or a little washi picture or something. I find them very hard to place. There, I think that's fine. even though that will cover her, it's kind of a surprise when you open it and see her face looking out at you. Okay. Now, the part of that I saved isn't worth anything, so I'm going to throw it away. I'm going to let you know it's okay to throw things away. Do not feel like, especially if you're a beginner, believe me, you're going to collect so much stuff, and then you're going to say, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do with all this? And you find out you don't use it, and you know, pretty soon you have to gift it or give it or toss some of the scraps. And oh, that's pretty. It's okay. It's all okay. However you decide to handle your excess is good. And I know some people get mad about that, but you know, I donate a lot of stuff that I don't need any longer. Okay, I'm going to make sure I had it right side up. Now I would love to find something that I can put back here that would be like a word or something, but right now I don't have that. Now I do save these for snippets, and snippets can be little tiny things that go across the page or down a side. They serve as they can serve as a frame or as just a wall hanging, or just an edging on a booklet. And you make them usually on like a piece of ribbon or bias tape, binding tape, anything like that. You can even use tape. And anyway, they turn out really good. They're very cute. So now we have this. And so now I would like to figure out what we want to put on these. Oh, we need something else on here. Now, there's a bunch of women type things in here. So this little article could go on the front. Or not. Let's look in here. This is a Temu retro pack, and I don't know which number is it, but anyway, it's a vintage retro pack. It has stuff on the outside you can peel off, stuff you can reuse. It's in a really cool little envelope here that you can tear open. Sometimes stuff is stapled into the edges, so be careful. I've bought several of these. I really like them. Just me. But these neat little things can be put back in your journals. And it's already decorated on one side. And you could even leave the stuff stapled on the other side. It's very cool. So I do love that about it. But it has some really cool pictures and stuff. Jane Austen, Duck Austen, Daryl Austen, the Austen Home, the Austen Crown Sewing Machine, the Austen Cousin, and so on and so forth. But there's all kinds of really fabulous things in here. So we could look in here and see that we could maybe put that in there. Not quite. We could put part of this woman in there. Would we want her head or her feet? We probably want her head if we put her in. Here is a thing about, it's a Christmas menu. So this could go in just as an extra writing space, like right here. And then let's just do something with it. Let's see what we can do. Okay, we're going to make a writing space with it. Okay. There. Let's let the Christmas menu part show right there, a Christmas menu. And I wonder if it should flip this way or that way. Probably if it flips this way, you could actually read it, you know, but you could read it the other way too. I kind of like that it flips out. Gives it more space. So there is that idea. Now, what if we wanted to put something under it too? What if we wanted to make a pocket out of it? Perhaps we would go over here and grab some of our extras. And maybe we would put a little extra under here. So first I'm going to give this menu a little bit of space around it. And we're going to put it on this little thing here. So just a little bit of space. That might be a little too much. And then we're going to trim it down. I'm going to try to trim it evenly. Now, it's a miracle if that happens, okay? And I'm going to trim this one down just slightly because I think I got a little too much going around it. And it's going to go on here, like so. I'm going to trim this off again a little bit more. It needs to be a little bit thinner. And maybe a little bit thinner on this side. I don't want it very wide. I just want it to kind of hold it. I'm going to make this one a little thinner too. When I say thinner, I'm talking about the edge around the white thing. Okay, now I want to, I don't know if my little hole punch will hole punch this. I want to put a thumb notch in it right here. There. We're going to use our beautiful new acorn color around the edges. I love it. Robin says she has this color too. It is a lovely color. Been a long time since I fell in love with the ink color, but I do love this one. Okay, so let's see if this is going to fit right there. It is wonderful. Then we have a fold out and we have a pocket for a tag. Make sure it's going on upright. Glue on 3 sides. So I've never decorated a mini journal in my life, I don't think. Maybe, well, no, that's not true. Actually, I do have one that I was supposed to bring with me today. I keep forgetting about it. But I saved it because it was so interesting and I enjoyed it so much. And it has this really cool closure on it. Yeah, and what did I make it out of? A Jell-O box, maybe? Something. I don't know. I have a video on it somewhere. Who knows where? Because in the beginning, I didn't place all my videos into categories, you know? Okay, so now we have that. So now we need a little taggy in there. So Let's use one of these maybe. Yeah. Get back over there. There we go. Pretty little tag. Get our little corner doodad here. Oh boy, that is a sharp tag right there, isn't it? Sharp corners on it. But that's okay. We can deal with that. Now, because it's got such sharp corners, I'm going to put the tiny hole in the top. I'm not going to put any metal in them. Oh, that might be too long. Of course it's too long. But that's okay. We can have a long tag. And we have this. And it will have to get tied because I won't be able to get it through that tiny hole as a double piece. So I'm just going to rag tie it, which means I'm just going to leave it raggedy, like so. I'm not going to double it or anything. I can put a little piece of glue in there and that will hold it actually. And there we go. You don't even know the glue is there until you go to untie it and it won't untie. So there, well, we have a little taggy sticking out, a raggy taggy. And so let's go to our next piece. I still haven't covered that, but this gives you a writing spot. Now writing spaces are nice in big journals or small. So, and I put this over the bend of the book, and I should not have done that. See? It's not going to glue there. It'll glue along the bottom, but it's not going to glue there very well. Oh, it's going to completely come off. So, let's do this. I hate to, but I'm going to have to. Right there. Okay, I'll glue it down here. The things we have to fix. Still fits good. Now because of the glue coming up right there, I need to fix that. There we go. Okay. Now, a little tighter for that, but that's okay. So I'm not going to mess with it until it's, you know, dry again. Okay. So, I would say that we could probably find some stamps or some little pieces that we could put on these. And it doesn't have to have a lot of decoration. But it could have, you know, just interesting pictures and words. Like here, we could just have this beautiful little picture. I'm sure this is a sticker. Yep, it is. Oh, I like that. I think that's very pretty. Oh, there's that rabbit again. He would go good on one of the pages, wouldn't he? Like here, because this talks about Alice in Wonderland here. So let's see if we can pull that up. Easy peasy. So there is the crooked rabbit, the crooked hair. It's kind of hard to work with, guys. It's very little. And got big hands. Very little and big hands don't go good together. There we go. Okay, let's see what else we have in here. Oh, we have some interesting pictures right here. So let's go to our in page. No. Let's go to our next little page here and put some interesting little stamps in here. And you can write around that stamp. That would be good. And perhaps we would put this in here. Maybe you went to Rome. So you could put that in there. Maybe you didn't go to Rome, but you want to dream about going to Rome. That would be cool. Well, the dream, I always have a dream about going to Rome, but never got to be there. I would love to be there. Okay. And maybe you want to go to New York too. So let's put those together, because maybe we're going to fly from Rome to New York, or maybe from New York to Rome, or New York to London. However you want to fly, just fly. I don't recommend you swim. But yeah, I have all kinds of these stamps and stuff that I need to use up. And this is the good way to do it. So let's move on to the end of this, and I think we'll put the coffee back here, because by the time we get back from Rome, we're going to need a cup of coffee, aren't we? So there we go. So we have some writing space in here. We have a little pocket. And we have some little dreams. And we're going to have some coffee. And, oh, maybe we're going to go to the Statue of Liberty while we're in New York. So this must be our New York file. I have always wanted to live in the big city of New York. Always my dream was that I would be there. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? But it really is. It was always my dream that I would be in New York. I know this is a sticker. Come on. Come out wherever you are. There it is. Excuse me, my nose is running. I am catching a cold. How about that? Who said that that was okay? I don't know who said it, but somebody must have, because I am catching one. My husband had a very bad cold, and I got a mild cold, but now he is getting over his, and I'm getting his bad cold. It's because I have a bad I don't know what you call it. I don't fend off infections very well, so I get a lot of them. We might get hungry, so we'll put this lady with the refrigerator here so we can eat on our way. But you could put this as your little dream journal. You could put some little dreams in it and put some ideas in it, where you'd like to go, what did you dream of. Here's a little flower fairy. That would be good on the next cover. There we go. And so we might want to put flowers and dreams in here. Here's a nice big flower. Oh, we could put it on the cover part, but it doesn't really fit very well. So we could cut a little bit off the sides. And this is the last one we're going to do, because I've had you for 47 minutes now, 43 minutes. So let's put that one over here. If we're going to go to the fairy forest, we better take along flowers. So there we go. So that is how you go about doing a little journal, a little miniature. There's a lot of things you could do with it, of course. I think I might just go through and fill it up with these stamps and maybe get rid of some of these, because I really don't need them all. In fact, I think I'll put them right over in with the other stamps. So I'll have an empty drawer. These might as well all be together, because they're kind of all sticker stamps, and no sense in having them hog up a bunch of space. So there we go. That is our miniature journal for the week, and I need to make some more tags because I have some more stuff. We have more stuff. But yeah, I really like the idea of a miniature journal. I think that they're very cute. And I don't know, I just think they're adorable. Aren't they fun? So, what will you do with your miniature journal? Don't forget to pull out your stuff and... Oh, let's see. Let's give it a better... Oh, how about this one? There we go. Now we can see it good. There we go. Our little 4 signature miniature soapbox journal. Very quick, very easy. Lots of things you can do with them. Lots of pages. We have what, a total of 14 pages or 16 pages in each one, so double-sided. it actually gives you a ton of writing space, and you could actually write, if you wanted to, in a little journal like this and keep track of, I don't know, maybe just fun stuff. And it would be a lot of fun to, you know, see what you could actually put into one of these. So there you go. That is what I have for you this week, and maybe tomorrow I'll bring you something new. We'll see. So thank you for joining me. Don't forget, give this video a thumbs up and become a subscriber if you're not. And if you are, thank you very much. I sure appreciate every one of you. And don't forget, you can share my videos on your social media. So I will see you all in the very next video. Bye-bye.